Welcome to another episode of Systems of Tomorrow. Today, we're exploring something almost invisible, yet incredibly powerful. Defaults. The choices that happen when you don't make one. When you open a new app for the first time, you're asked to agree. Agree to notifications, agree to data sharing, agree to location access. Most of us tap accept without reading the details. Not because we carefully analyze the options, but because the system already suggested one. That suggestion is the default, and defaults quietly shape modern life. A default is simple. If you don't change it, it stays. But behaviorally, that simplicity is powerful. Humans tend to stick with pre-selected options, not always because we agree with them, but because changing them requires effort. Effort costs time. Time costs attention, and attention is scarce. So the system pre-selects a path, and most people follow it. You've seen this in software. When you install a program, a box is already checked. Send usage data, enable notifications, subscribe to updates. You can uncheck it, but many people don't, because inertia is powerful. When retirement savings plans switch from voluntary sign-up to automatic enrollment, participation rates rise dramatically. The options stay the same, the people stay the same. Only the default changes, and the outcome shifts at scale. Defaults change behavior without argument, without persuasion, without force. They redefine what happens if you do nothing. Instead of asking, "Do you want to join?" the system asks, "Do you want to leave?" Opting in requires initiative. Opting out requires interruption. If the default is to share data, privacy becomes effort. If notifications are on by default, silence requires action. Most people choose the path of least resistance, and systems are designed around that truth. Defaults are not inherently manipulative. In some countries, organ donation systems moved from opt-in to opt-out. Participation increased dramatically. The moral beliefs did not change. The structure did. Now consider subscription services. Auto-renewal is often the default. If you do nothing, the service continues. You must actively cancel. The default handles retention. Digital platforms use defaults in subtle ways. Autoplay is enabled. Infinite scroll continues automatically. Notifications are turned on at sign-up. Each feature removes a pause. And when pauses disappear, consumption increases. A pre-selected option also feels endorsed. It suggests that this is normal. This is expected. This is standard. Defaults quietly communicate values. Governments use defaults, employers use defaults, institutions use defaults. Small structural differences create large behavioral effects. Designers choose the default, users experience the outcome. No default is neutral. Every preset reflects a priority. Is the system optimized for safety, for convenience, for growth? If you do nothing, something still happens. Your data is shared. Your subscription renews. Your feed continues. Silence becomes agreement. As systems grow more intelligent, defaults may become dynamic. Preset rules may shift based on predicted behavior. The path of least resistance will likely become more personalized. Not louder, not stricter, just smoother. Modern systems rarely remove freedom. They shape friction. And when time and attention are limited, the easiest path often becomes the chosen one. Awareness is the key. When something feels automatic, ask whether you chose it or inherited it. Defaults do not shout, but they quietly shape tomorrow. If you didn't actively choose it, the system probably did. These are the systems quietly building tomorrow, today.